Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'd. Ahabta fillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There are three things that we should find satisfaction in. And this is from the wasiyah, or the advice of the Salaf Salih, Ridwanullahi alayhim. And I also recall that Imam Muqbil bin Hadi al-Wadi'i said something similar to this for some of the students who had come, especially from America and Western countries, and gave them some excellent nasiha, which was in line with the Salaf of this ummah. So this is a narration in Bukhari. Abdullah bin Aoun, rahmatullahi alayhi, rahmatin wasi'ah, said, "There are three things that I like for myself and for my brothers. That the Muslim man looks to the Quran, he learns it, recites it, and ponders it, and refers to it. Second, that he looks to the narrations in the Sunnah. He asks about it, follows it with all his efforts. And third, that he leaves alone all these people except when doing good." This beautiful narration shows us the Manhaj of the Salaf, and which means that it is the methodology of our pious predecessors, in that it began with beautiful and excellent nasiha and truthfulness and sidq, and that is to attach ourselves to the Quran. That doesn't mean having extremism, like some of the people who falsely attribute themselves to the Quran. They do the major sins in the name of Islam, in the name of teaching the people the Quran, saying strange statements like, "You will feel it in your private parts and in your loins," and look at the end of those people. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about the madhab of the Salaf. That a man looks to the Quran, he learns it, recites it, he ponders it and refers to it. That means you're practicing it as well. That means tatbiq, and that's the problem, which is a problem for many of us, is our taqsir, our shortcomings in practicing what we preach and what we understand and what we learn. He then said, second, that he looks to the narrations and the Sunnah. That he looks to the narrations and the Sunnah, meaning the person who is receiving this beautiful and esteemed advice from our Salaf, is that they are looking to the narrations, the athar, the narrations of the Salaf Salih, Ridwanullahi alayhim, and first and foremost, the narrations of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He asks about it, meaning the person inquires, well, what is the Sunnah in this issue? What is the Sunnah in that issue? And follows it, practices it with all of his efforts. And one of the Salaf said, إِذَا سَمِعْتَ حَدِيث فَتَعْمَلْ بِهِ وَلَوْ مَرَّةً. If you hear a hadith, then practice it, even if it is one time. Third, then he said that he leaves alone all these people, except when doing good. So meaning not being excessive in your engagement and mixing with the people. We don't say that you stay away from the people, but just that you're not overly indulging, so that way you get distracted. And as Imam Muqbil gave us some very beautiful advice, and may Allah bless him with Jannat al-Na'im, Jannat al-Firdaus, he said, وَلَا تَشْتَغِلْ فِي كَثْرَةِ كِيلْ وَقَالْ. Do not busy yourself with he said and she said, with this one said and this one said. Meaning, focus on seeking the knowledge. Focus on this beautiful nasiha from the Salaf and from an immensely important Salafi Imam, Muhaddith, in this time, Imam Muqbil bin Hadi al-Wadi'i, Allah yarhamuhu, meaning in the last 20 or 30 years. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, to accept our good and forgive our evil, and bless us all with ikhlas, with thabat. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.